Andre the Giant was hosting this tonight. I'm a little shorter and fatter. And this is Snapple. I would have been here a little earlier, but I had to have a catheter installed. This could be a long show. So with that uncouth remark, ladies and gentlemen, we'll continue the program. Good evening, and thank you for coming. Hey, now before we get real deep into this process, understand for those of you that are new that even though I look angry, I'm actually smiling right now. Here's my good smile. Here is my pissed off look. And that is a result of 3 rounds of Bell's palsy, facial paralysis. I don't let it define me. You should know about it because why doesn't that bastard ever smile? Welcome to the festive conga room. I didn't write it. As well as those of you watching on the official, as if there is an unofficial channel on Twitch TV. And has anybody here ever heard of Twitch TV? Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I am surprised. But welcome, Twitch TV viewers, wherever you may be. We are here tonight, obviously, to celebrate the upcoming video game, WWE 2K14. It is the WWE's first foray with our new partner, 2K Sports, who we believe to be the innovator and the leading manufacturer and creator of video games in the business. WWE had the opportunity to get in business with a lot of people. A lot of people wanted WWE's business. I think the upper management made a great decision in collaborating with 2K Sports. And so we are here tonight to talk about the next video game that our first video game, which we hope will be many successful ones with this company. Earlier today, after I was able to pry Jerry Lawler, who's 63, away from his 23-year-old girlfriend, we announced the Wrestlemania Mode of the roster of the 2K Sports WWE game, which, by the way, will be out at the end of October 30th in domestically North America, I must say, and November 1 internationally, when the game will be available. So we announced the roster today for the Wrestlemania mode of that video game, and more roster information is still to come, obviously, but we were both talking before the show. It's very impressive, the list of talent that 2K has endeavored to negotiate with to get their deals done, to get them on this video game. And after being a former executive vice president of talent relations, I can assure you that dealing with some of these, maybe a little egocentric individuals was challenging. But the end result, without a doubt, is the greatest roster that we've ever been associated with on any level for this video game. Now, I have worked on this for months. It was the best writing because it sounded real. It sounded authentic. And on this WrestleMania mode, we kind of threw the band back together. I'm a big Eagles fan, and without sounding egocentric, which I am, obviously, I felt like Don Henley reuniting with Glenn Fry, and the Eagles got back together. So the King and I kind of got back together and did all the commentary for all of our, from 1 to 29 WrestleManias, and it was a great experience. And we did it without drugs. Pretty much. So the great thing about this game, as I have seen it, and I'm a little cynical being an old guy, old grouchy guy, is that everything is very authentic. If by chance the Hogan-Andre match from WrestleMania 3 makes the final cut, wink, wink, then you will see that the Silverdome has been exactly replicated on this video game. Every minute detail, from turnbuckles to the ropes, to the attire. If it was before the HD era, then you'll see that it was pre-HD. There's a difference of the video quality. Not that the video quality is bad, it's just not HD. It looks like it's exactly in that period of time. The graphics are on the money. Before every match, there is a video package, a highlight package that tells you how we got to where we are now, and now we are about to see this match. It's just so authentic and so real in that respect. It's pretty amazing. So we're going to try to ascertain here tonight with our esteemed panel why these matches at WrestleMania were so epic. You may be confused with my beginning here. The entire roster has yet to be revealed. What we did today and what we're addressing here tonight is the Wrestlemania Mode. And of course, WrestleMania 30, historic for us, will be in New Orleans at the Superdome in April of 2014, was kind of the motivating factor or the creative factor of getting us from here to there in April. I hear the Swamp people have been invited, along with the Duck Dynasty people. They're just my kind of folks. I might even get booked on that event, but let's not hold our breath. So we're going to get into that a lot more here tonight, but I want to welcome our panel. We got a really cool panel. It's a very eclectic panel. Most are actually sober, but not all. I'd like to welcome, first of all, this is your music cue for you listening backstage, because I've gone longer than I was supposed to. He's one of the hottest young stars in WWE. I have a great deal of respect for him as an athlete. We recruited him out of Kent State. We believe that he's going to be a huge star. He reminds me of several different individuals, but at times he gives me a flashback, which is not those mushrooms I had in the 70s, but wrestling flashbacks of Shawn Michaels. He is a former two-time world heavyweight champion, Mr. Money in the Bank, and he'll be competing tomorrow night at SummerSlam. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Dolph Ziggler. I'm here to show the world. I'm here to show the world. Dolph is not wearing any underwear. I don't know how I got that, but I think it was on Twitter. @heel Dolph Ziggler, but I'm not sure.
I told you that in confidence, JR.
Sorry. I'm old. You know, when you get AARP age, you could use all the age for your indiscretions. I'm sorry. I didn't know I was incontinent. The next panelist is another bright young star. What a segue, huh? And he is a guy that you could probably bring out here with a one-word explanation, three-letter word. That'll all come organically, trust me. I really believe that this is an amazing story of a very gifted athlete whose GPS is really screwed up to get here, because it took him a long time in a lot of small venues for very little money, and in 24 hours, and this is no BS, he has the greatest opportunity of his lifetime. In all seriousness, everything that this man has tried to prepare for comes to the culmination tomorrow. in the main event at SummerSlam. So with that said, and of course, no undue pressure, here is Daniel Bryan. Anybody watch the show on A&E called Mountain Men? Daniel is maybe the next major star of Mountain Men, which will be hard to do considering he lives now in Phoenix. And if those of you that watch Total Divas on E on Sunday night know that. I'm very proud of Daniel. I'm proud of the guys, like these two guys right here, that defy the odds, because you can see them sitting there. They're not what some narrow-minded individuals believe to be the stereotypical stars. They have talent, they have passion, and even though they're not 6'2", who gives a damn? Okay, now I'm done. The next guest is a fellow that we haven't seen in a while. He's held more titles than I care to mention. Not that I know them all, but there are a lot of them, trust me. He was instrumental in popularizing, Bell's palsy moment, the lucha libre style of wrestling north of the border. I'm just reading this stuff here. That's what it says, north of the, what border? Canada, Toronto, Abu Dhabi? Not too far from his hometown, ladies and gentlemen. He lives in San Diego. He had his first pro match at age 15 before he got his driver's license. The incomparable Rey Mysterio. Little sidebar here. Ray let me borrow his mask last night. My wife was frightened.
Did you use it in the proper way?
I did. But we had that full-length mirror in our room, and it was scary. Hell, it scared me, Ray. I'm telling you. And I've seen it all, including this next gentleman we're about to announce. You know, this next guy is famous. There's no doubt about it. Some people may say he's infamous. Certainly the driving force creatively behind ECW. He is the creative rabbi of WWE 13, and certainly one of the most creative minds I've ever been around in my career, even though he can be a giant pain in the ass. He has been instrumental in the careers of many men, including currently Brock Lesnar and Curtis Axel. And he'll be in the Beast Corner tomorrow night at SummerSlam when Brock Lesnar takes on Paul Heyman's former best friend, CM Punk. I started working broadcasting with Paul Heyman when he had hair. And we were quite the team. The Jewish fellow from Scarsdale and the redneck hillbilly from Oklahoma made quite the contrast. But it was some of my greatest work, thanks to him, bringing the best out in me. So I would like to welcome you to our stage, the Meyer Lansky of WWE, arguably the greatest manager that's ever walked the face of the earth. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Happy Heyman, the jovial Jew. Here it comes. Here it goes. Wait for it. Wait for it. Thank you. Exactly. You gotta love it, right? We had a lot of fun broadcasting together. Who knows? Maybe someday we'll do it again somewhere. Who knows? Somebody listening out there. Any agents in the house? Okay. Geez, I would never say that. Our next guest is a multiple-time New York Times best-selling #1 author. And that's pretty cool. He's an amazing human being. He'll be performing his stand-up tomorrow night. And if I hadn't had my Snapple, I would remember where. It's somewhere here in L.A. Where is it? Oh, thanks, Dolph. You're young. Improv. Improv, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't even know tickets. Are tickets still available? Of course. Well, they are. Of course they are. They always are. Just go down and stand around, and, you know, if you don't get in, we'll blame Dolph. Great matches. One of my greatest feelings as an executive, and I use that term loosely, in hiring talent and bringing talent aboard WWE's ship and providing them with an opportunity for them to be great, was this man. No matter if he was Mankind or Cactus Jack or Dude Love or Mrs. Foley's baby boy, Mick Foley always delivered. He was one of the classic overachievers in the history of our business. And if I get one more tweet at JR's BBQ, keep the score, about good God Almighty, they've killed him, I'm going to soil the sheets. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our friend, great family man, his kids are here, most of them anyway, Mick Foley.